Phosphor Dot friends, Earl at thelogbook.com, back with some more Apple II antics. Still my favorite home computer. And we have a nice little obscurity here that kind of harkens back to a certain popular arcade game that came out roughly the same year as this game, 1983, as you can see there. This was released by Sierra Online. The game is called Mr. Cool. So obviously we're playing a one-player game. Let's play it in color. Let's play it with a joystick. Let's start at round 1, teddy bear mode. Now there's a bit of a deep dive. I think that refers to, if you remember your Atari 2600 games back in their heyday, there was a teddy bear icon that appeared on some of the games, and I can't reach them from here, but I see one from right here. The teddy bear on the packaging indicated that there was kind of an easy mode for kids so that they would not get discouraged. Now, as you can tell, this is a lot like Q*bert, except it's like Q*bert with flaming fireballs roaring through the sky. Poor Mr. Cool. He got melted. So you have sort of your Q*bert element. You have a pyramid where everything has to be changed to a specific color. I know those are supposed to be fireballs, but they look kind of like something else. I'm not going to specify. Something I wouldn't want hitting me either if I were Mr. Cool, so, you know, I'm totally with him on this. Kids, ask your parents. What that weird guy on YouTube is talking about. And they will probably never let you watch YouTube again. The top of the pyramid seems to be a relatively safe place. This game doesn't really stand still to let you, oh, what is that? I don't need that kind of negativity in my life, whatever that was. Oh, poor Mr. Cool. Dodging fireballs, zygotes, whatever those are. Obviously, we are riffing on Q*bert here. Now I'm curious as to whether Q*bert was ever officially ported to the Apple II. You know, it's such a colorful game, they might have mistakenly assumed that the platform couldn't handle that kind of game. And I say mistakenly because the original monochrome Game Boy was not chromatically gifted, and it still turned out pretty darn good game of Q*bert. So, high scores to date. Okay, I don't guess I rate, do I? Okay, that was getting a little hairy there for a second. Yeah, one thing about the way that this game carefully avoids making itself too legally actionable on the Cubert angle is my very well-worn, battle-tested patterns for playing Cubert don't really work here. Because you don't have a coily to avoid. You have those things, whatever those are, springs, combs, space heaters. I have no idea what they are. An off-duty Czechoslovakian traffic warden. I mean, I really have no idea what that's supposed to be, but you are supposed to avoid it. Oh, that was close. Oh, poor Mr. Cool. So not cool. He's just going to loiter there. So my contention is if the original monochrome Game Boy found a way around the color issue, then by golly, an inventive programmer coding a version of Cubert for the Apple II could do so as well. Oh, you guys again. I still don't know what those are. Alright, that was a close one. Oh, so now we're at the point where they're going to change each time they're touched. That's... yeah, we're reaching the stage where if this was a game of Cubert, I would just be wanting to throw my arms up and walk away. Oh, wait, no, we're not at that stage. It just takes a lot of hopping around to... oh, to get there. Sometimes you just have to have nerves of steel and be very still. Okay, I'll take that too. Oh, now this is just... no. Yeah. Not like in the Invisible Pyramid. Oh, poor Mr. Cool. And I think that's it. Yeah, game over. Game over. Sadly. Got to round 6, got to the incredibly irritating Invisible Pyramid. I don't get to put my initials in? I don't think it likes me. Anyway, that's a game I do like. Mr. Cool by Sierra Online from 1983 on the Apple II. If you can't have Qbert, you can have this, and it's still quite a bit of fun.